Hello, my name is Mariana Black, and I'm studying to become an English and Social Studies middle school teacher. I plan on educating students from 6th to 8th grade, and I'm looking for a teaching position in ELA and Social Studies for middle grades. Here we have my e-portfolio. We can find information about me, my teaching philosophy, ways I incorporate instructional technology in my lessons and activities. And we have a TPAC lesson plan where I show you how I incorporated technology into a social studies lesson plan. And lastly, we have my contact me page. So for teaching philosophy, it provides some information on my educational beliefs and teaching style and the role that technology plays into that. It's essential to have a strong bond with students in the classroom and promote them to think for themselves. I think reading is an essential part of both my ELA and social studies courses, so I plan on incorporating technology into reading by requiring students to take quizzes and tests on books they've read or creating different reading activities through the computer. Also, I find that technology is extremely useful for facilitating learning and facilitating teaching, and it is essential for universal design learning. Assistive technology is very helpful in providing all students, regardless of disabilities or impediments, the same opportunities and the same education as any other student. Here you can see some of my technology tools that I would use in my classroom design. Here we can see my classroom design sample. And here we have that projector, which is my favorite tool, seeing as I can use it to display anything on my computer. I can use it for lesson plan slides, I can use it for video presentations, activities, games, and for going over answers as a class. So I'm going to show you some of the knowledge and skills that I have on my instructional technology page, how I incorporate technology into different activities. Here we have the concept map with the ISTE standards for educators. And here you can see that I've created different goals for certain standards. For example, for citizen, my goal is I will work with students in using technology and social media to promote at least one local foundation a year. So I'm going to encourage my students to pick a local foundation and to provide funds for it and create a fundraiser by using technology and social media. Secondly, I want to show you my IHAD certificates, which I've completed through the IHAD course at ECU. We have an Introduction to Assistive Technology and Universal Design Learning. We have the Alternate Access Certificate and the Smart New DL Certificate. And below you can find a brief description of my experience through the course, as well as the importance of assistive technology and universal design learning, and how that can be used to introduce new concepts and different types of learning. Here we have the ThinkLink screencast image. This was created on the ThinkLink website, and what's special about this is it allows you to provide different icons on an image. Here I've chosen colonial history for North Carolina, which would align with the 8th grade social studies curriculum. In the image I've provided a video where students can learn about the lost colony at Roanoke Island in North Carolina. That would be useful for visual learners. Then we have an article on colonial history in North Carolina for those that learn by reading. And then we have an interactive image that provides concise amounts of information on the topic and allows students to interact with the image. And on the last instructional technology tool I would like to show you is my Powtoon video production. This was created using a Powtoon website. It was very easy to use, and it has special effects and animations that you can use to create short videos on specific topics. This specific video you will also see in my TPACK lesson plan, and it is just a fun way to introduce a vast amount of information in a short form, and it usually keeps students' attentions because of all the different graphics and images that it provides. So I'm going to show you my TPACK lesson plan. And here we can see that my topic is the Roman Empire. It's intended for grade 6 with an IST standard of students will use digital tools to broaden their perspectives and enrich their learning by collaborating with others and working effectively in teams locally and globally. So for the standard, it's explaining how invasions, conquests, and migrations affected civilizations and regions, which is vastly connected to the Roman Empire and Julius Caesar's actions that led to the creation of the Roman Empire. So students will explain how to use Julius Caesar's invasions and how that led to the rise of the Roman Empire, and they will write this using Google Drive document that they will share with me after they've completed the assignment. And that's the summative assessment, For Objective 2, and this contains the summative assessment, students will create a video presentation on how Julius Caesar's invasions affected the rise of the Roman Empire and the different regions and civilizations that were affected by his actions. Students will be given a specific topic, and they will complete this assignment by using the Screen-O-Matic screen recorder. Here we can see the different tools that I use for using technology, and we have the Google slide presentation on the Roman Empire and Julius Caesar's actions. In Google Slides, Google Drive allows me to use Google Slides to create these presentations, and I can also share them with students. And secondly, we see here the how-to video I introduced to you in the ePortfolio. This provides an addition to the information given in the slide presentation. Then we have the Screen-O-Matic screen recorder, where students will record their video presentations as they narrate and describe their topic. Here we have Google Drive, which will be used throughout the lesson. Then we have Wunderlist, which is just something for the instructor, in that case me, to keep up with all the activities. And lastly, we have the Puzzle Maker, which was used for the review activity, which I incorporated into my lesson. And it's just a simple word soup to get students warmed up for the new lesson and for being introduced new content. And that would conclude my video. Thank you so much.